All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I know it has been a very, very long time since I've uploaded anything. It's been a while. It's been a while. I feel like I'm always going through something, always have something going on, always busy, but I am back because the Champions League is tomorrow. Finally, finally, we have our first games of the round of 16. Super excited. All these matchups are really, really interesting, except for probably like maybe one isn't too interesting. But this has been one of the best draws that I can think of in recent history of a round of 16. So it's awesome. And we're going to start off with a very, very interesting matchup in Atletico Madrid, one of the best defensive teams historically. And still this year, even though they have fallen from grace, attacking wise, defensive wise, everything, they've fallen. They've fallen off a little bit, but they're still one of the top teams in the world. And of course, arguably the best team in the world, and maybe, depending on what they do this season and next season, the best team, if not one of the best teams of all time, Liverpool. Obviously, one of the best attacking teams in the world. That front three is absolutely deadly with Mane, Firmino, and Salah. Their midfield is beautiful. Henderson has become an amazing, amazing midfielder. He was already an amazing captain, and now has become a really important and incredible player for Liverpool. They got Wijnaldum, they got Fabinho, they got Chamberlain, they got Keita. They have so many options in the midfield. And the defense, everybody knows already with Van Dijk, the best center back in the world, the best right back in the world in Trent Alexander-Arnold, one of the best left backs in the world in Robertson and Allison and goal, and the list goes on and on for the Liverpool team. It's unbelievable. But even though Atletico haven't been fantastic this season, I still do believe they can cause some trouble, and they can do what they do, which is defend well, play really, really physical, catch teams on a quick break, on one chance, slot it home and win, and then defend. But my only problem with that is I feel defensively they can do it because Oblak, for me, best goalkeeper on the planet. Him and Ter Stegen, I flip flop between both of them. It seems like every week I think, oh no, Ter Stegen's the best. Oh no, Oblak's the best. Not to say Allison isn't awesome too, but he's nowhere near Oblak and Ter Stegen. That's clear. So they have the keeper to do it. They have Oblak. They have the defenders to do it. Sometimes they have the midfield. Sometimes the midfield really shows up for Atletico. Sometimes it doesn't. But the really, really big problem is the forwards. The lack of goal scoring from Atletico is unbelievable this season. Costa has been fucking awful. Diego Costa has been absolutely awful. Morata has been all right, but he can't do it alone. João Felix, he's young. It's his first season. It's a lot of pressure. He's one of the most expensive players of all time. So I understand that he isn't performing, but they need him to perform because that's why they bought him. He's supposed to be replacing Griezmann. Correa, same thing. The goals aren't there. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tough choice. But Atletico are going to be playing at home. So overall, who wins the tie? I'm not sure. I have to lean towards the defending champions. I have to lean towards Liverpool. But this game, honestly, I really, really think that this game, Atletico's going to win it 1-0. I really believe that. Because then again, Liverpool this season haven't been that high scoring. And, I think just yesterday or the day before, they beat Norwich only 2-0, I believe. 1-0, 2-0, something like that. And that's been a lot of their games where they win by one goal, or there's only one goal in the game and they're the ones who scored it, and things like that. Or they haven't really been tying too many games. But yeah, it's low-scoring games. And that's where Atletico, that's their bread and butter, low-scoring games. So I think it'll play to their advantage, and I think Atletico will win 1-0 in this first game at home. But it's going to be really, really close. And moving on to our second game of tomorrow evening. Dortmund versus PSG, another super, super interesting matchup. These are two teams that are super, super well organized, just fucking incredible on the attack. They can hit you in so many ways. With PSG, they have Icardi, they got Neymar, they got Mbappe, they got Cavani coming off the bench. And for me, honestly, their best player this season, Di Maria. That guy has been unbelievable this season. Di Maria is just so good. He's so silky smooth in everything he does. He's so creative. He's so quick. He's so agile. He's amazing. He's honestly an amazing player. And for me, he's been their player this season. And they also have other players like Sarabia on the bench, who's been pretty good when he comes on. They still have Choupo-Moting, I believe. So they have a lot of attacking weapons. And so does Dortmund, you know. Dortmund have Marco Reus. They have Julian Brandt. They have Thorgan Hazard. They have even Hakimi, their fullbacks at this point. Hakimi's basically a winger at this point. I think he scored like over 6 goals and 6 assists already this season. He has. Like, he's amazing. He's amazing attacking-wise. Piszczek just scored in their last game. Another fullback, you know, like, they're great. Emre Can on his debut against Leverkusen of all teams. He scored an amazing goal. And, of course, their new signing, Erling Bryn Haaland. The little baby Zlatan, as I call him. He's absolutely incredible. I think he has 8 or 9 goals from 5 games. It's unbelievable stuff. So they're also a huge threat on the attack. But as you can see there, unfortunately, Royce will not be playing in the game. But I already named a bunch of other people they have. Jadon Sancho, of course. I don't know if I mentioned him already. I was kind of saving him for last. But yeah, Jadon Sancho, I think he has like 15 assists, 13 goals. Like, this guy's unbelievable. He's literally one of the best players in the world, attacking-wise. He's one of the best wingers, no doubt. But one of the best players, like, in general. Jadon Sancho is just amazing. So him and Haaland up front is more than enough to cause any top team in the world trouble. So they have that, but defensively they are both very, very weak. Honestly, they're just not convincing defensively. Both of their keepers aren't the best. I really like Navas, but you know, they're not like top 10 keepers in the world, I would say, either of them. Neither of them have any defender that's top 10 in the world either. Their midfields are kind of hit or miss. So it's really going to be on who scores more goals. And obviously every game is like that, but I mean, like, defense isn't going to be that big of a factor. It's going to be who performs better. Is Haaland going to perform better? Is Icardi going to perform better? Is Sancho going to perform better, or is Mbappe going to perform better? Is Neymar going to perform better, or is Julian Brandt going to perform better? And it's just going to go like that on and on, and we'll see. But I want Dortmund to win, so I'm going to say that Dortmund will win. I feel like PSG have been in this position too many times, and they failed too many times. So they're just going to continue to fail, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of PSG. I'm not a huge fan of their team, their players, their attitude, anything about them, their culture. I just don't like it. I don't like PSG whatsoever. And honestly, I think now with Haaland, Dortmund can get this done, because if, you know, don't forget, Haaland, I think, has like 8 goals in the Champions League already, and that was with Salzburg in a group against Liverpool and Napoli. So a very tough group. He scored against the defending champions Liverpool in both games. He scored against Napoli, I believe, in both games as well. So, yeah, he's the real deal. He's the real deal. And I already spoke about Sancho. So I'm going to say that Dortmund win this game. I'm going to say 2-1. 2-1 win for Dortmund at home. And it's going to be a really, really exciting tie. And that's it. Those are all the games for tomorrow. There's only 2 games tomorrow. Then there's 2 games Wednesday. And then next week they do the other half of the round of 16. So, you know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And it's cool that way. It's just new games every day. Every week, you know, you get Champions League. So it's nice. So just to go over, even though it's just 2 things, I said this would be a 1-0 win for Atletico at home against Liverpool. It's going to be a tight game, but I really do believe that Atletico is at least going to win one of these games. I'm not saying they're going to win the tie, but if they play the way I know they can play and are still capable of playing, and just one of their attacking players has a finish in them, then they're good. They're good. And for Dortmund, PSG, I said it would be 2-1. And Haaland's going to be on the score sheet. He has to be. For me, he has to score for these guys to win, for Dortmund to win, and I think they will. They're at home. Like I said, Holland has come and revived this team. They're exciting, and I want them to win. I'm excited to see this game. Either way, I'm really excited to see both of these games. So it's a 2-1 win for Dortmund for me, and a 1-0 win for Atletico. Both of the home teams are winning for me. And that's it, guys. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys have any opinions of your own on what you think is going to happen in the Champions League, please leave it in the comments. If you disagree with my opinions for whatever reason, leave it in the comments too. And that's it. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know exactly when my videos come out the moment that they do. And I really appreciate the support, guys. I will be uploading a video for every single Champions League matchup on every match day. So look forward to that, and see you in the next one.